Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good.
Yeah, hello good timers. Andy and Simone here at Old Orchard Beach. One of our favorite beaches here in Maine. You guys have seen it on all kinds of vlogs, but this is our first trip here since last summer. So it's supposed to be a nice 78, 80 degree day today, no humidity, so perfect beach weather. And it's only about 9 a.m. this morning right now, so it's not too busy here, but it's gonna get pretty crowded fairly quickly, I'm guessing, as soon as everybody wakes up from their Saturday night hangovers. So Old Orchard Beach is kind of the party beach here in Maine. It's the Daytona Beach of Maine, we'll say. So there's a lot of people that probably were out late last night drinking. Canadians are back in town as well, I believe, so they're finally able to get into Maine, and I think there's probably some of them here this weekend as well. So we're just taking a little stroll along the beach here to start our morning off, and we'll take you guys along. All right, guys, as you can see, the tide is out right now. It's actually starting to come in. It goes out beyond the pier when it is out completely, but the beach is extremely wide when the tide is out. It's a great walking beach. It goes on about a mile in that direction and then about another mile in this direction, so you can pretty much walk forever if you like when the tide is out. When it actually comes in, it comes in quite a ways though, and the beach gets pretty narrow at that point, which when it gets really crowded, but that won't be for another 3 or 4 hours here. The water actually doesn't feel too bad this morning either. Not freezing yet. But we actually haven't really gone into the water much either. Just so you guys are aware, if you do go to the beach in Maine, don't expect it to be like the beaches in California or Florida. It's a bit on the chillier side, we'll say. Normally about as warm as the water gets here on the beaches in Maine, and this is when it's a really hot summer. It's about 65-ish degrees possibly. Right now it's probably closer to the 60, maybe high 50s. But coldest beach in Maine is actually Sand Beach, which is in Acadia National Park. Old Orchard actually is one of the warmer beaches because it is actually fairly shallow here, especially when the tide is out. So as you can see, guys, all along the beach, the entire length from way down there to way over here are lots of motels, hotels, condos, summer rentals, weekly rentals, and actually a few houses that actually people do live here year round. So, but yeah, there's never a shortage of places to stay here in Old Orchard, depending on what your price range is. Do be aware, it runs about the same as staying at Aria in Las Vegas on some nights, and I'm not even kidding. But it's more like staying at Circus Circus. Some of these places are not the prettiest in the world. They are very old. A lot of them have been here since 1950s early, probably even earlier than that, some of them. And yeah, they do charge a hefty amount to stay here at Old Orchard Beach. So nice beach, nice party town, but yeah, rather expensive to stay here. All right, guys, so as you can see in front of us, we got the famous Old Orchard Beach Pier, and this actually is pretty famous. It has been here since the early 1900s, actually. It has been rebuilt, I should say, about 4 or 5 times, I believe. Various problems. A couple of coastal storms knocked out the end of it a couple times. It used to actually extend another probably about 500 or so feet at least into the ocean. And when it first was built, it actually had a casino at the end of it. That casino actually held host to a couple of really big name people that you may have heard of. Louis Armstrong, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Benny King were all a few people that used to play at the casino here long time ago, back in the 1940s actually. So yeah, pretty famous here at Old Orchard. This incarnation of it has actually stood since the early 1980s. They've redone it a little bit, but from this side it's not the prettiest. From the other side it looks a little bit better, but definitely an old pier. It's got plenty of restaurants up there, plenty of places to drink at. At the very end over here they usually have a band. Usually starts up in the afternoon. Over here they've got an Irish place. None of them are the highest rated places in Maine, that's for sure, but they do the trick. Obviously lots of pub food and lots of beach food and seafood and things like that, but also have restrooms up there. And it is a favorite hangout of a lot of the Canadians for some reason. They like to hang out under the pier to stay out of the sun. I certainly would not suggest that. It is definitely old, and you can see the piping underneath. That piping is the sewer line for the restrooms that are on the pier. So you don't want that dripping on you probably, but hey, each to their own. I'll stick to a beach chair out here in the sun myself.
I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh, can you please tell it to never stop?
Okay guys, as you can see, we're now on the other side of the pier, and it does look a little bit better from this side. Still could use a nice little touch up of paint, but you got Palace Playland back here, and that's been here pretty much as long as the pier has. It is actually one of the only East Coast amusement parks besides Coney Island right now that's still in existence on a beach, so that's a little known fact. Definitely obviously not the size of Coney Island, but still got the usual stuff. A Ferris wheel over there, and we got a roller coaster. The roller coaster is actually new as of 2 years ago. That was completely rebuilt and redone, but still doesn't look too crazy. It's too crazy for me because I hate the damn things, but most people that like roller coasters would find that probably pretty tame. Also some decent food areas over there. Once again, just your fair food, your fried foods, your onion rings and french fries, and poutine. Poutine for the Canadians. There's plenty of poutine to be had here at Old Orchard Beach. So Walter, I know you're gonna watch this, and I know you're gonna want to go to Old Orchard Beach. So if you want to try poutine, it's the perfect time to do it. And it's usually served on crinkle cut fries here in Old Orchard Beach, which I know that's a favorite of the frontiersmen's as well. Can't have a french fry unless it's crinkle cut. But also, perfect time to try french fries with a little bit of gravy and cheese on them, Walter. Okay guys, so we are heading off to lunch now. Heading off to my favorite place, Dolce Crema Cafe, or Dulce Cream Cafe, or however you want to pronounce it. It's my favorite place here in Old Orchard Beach. A little bit different than the usual lobster rolls and pizza and french fries, a little bit healthier. So usually get a panini Cuban sandwich over there, which is actually my favorite in all of Maine. We are actually going to compare Cuban sandwiches today though. I'm going to have a Cuban sandwich for lunch at this place, and then for dinner I've got another place where I'm going to have a Cuban sandwich. We'll see if this one is still my favorite or not, but for right now we are on our way over there. We'll show you some of the sights here as well as we go along. All right, so made our way over here, guys. You can sit outside or you can sit inside. We got here just in time for a really long line. But you go over here to see what the menu is, and then you actually order at the register. Another great reason to come here, guys, besides the food, is the people watching. As you can see, you got all kinds of people walking along the strip here. So, never a shortage of entertainment while you're waiting for your food or while you're eating your food. And the food does come out here pretty quick, guys. It says they're short-handed right now, but there's lots of staff here, so apparently on the weekends they definitely load up. So, friendly staff, good food, great view. Can't beat this place. And look, here's Simone. I should let Simone talk more often, I've been told. Anything you want to say, Simone?
You just said everything.
All right, never mind, I just said everything. There you go. I tried. Okay, guys, the waitress has just gone to get our food. And when I say waitress, I mean Simone. Watch her style and the delivery here. Hope she doesn't want a tip after all this. There you go, very nicely placed. And there it is, guys, the mecca of all sandwiches. A Cuban from people that know how to do it, straight from Florida. And then Simone's got herself a tinfoil sandwich. No, breakfast sandwich, okay. So, a nice little brunch sandwich, we'll call it, for Simone.
Yeah.
Just the basic.
Bacon,
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Can't really go wrong with the classic.
Nope.
So 2 classics, guys. All right, guys, remember we're doing a comparison today. For lunch we're doing a Cuban, and for dinner we're gonna do a Cuban. See how they measure up. First of all, the bread is perfect. Nice and crunchy on the outside and soft in the middle still, just like panini bread should be. And pork in there, not overly seasoned, nice and shredded up. Very smoky ham, actually. Got a little bit of brown mustard on there, and some crunchy pickles. So, very good Cuban sandwich. I already knew this one was great, guys. This is my favorite in all of Maine so far. We'll see how tonight's measures up. Meanwhile, I'm gonna finish this. All right, guys, I'll take you on a little quick tour here of the pier while we're heading back from lunch. So the pier actually was first built in 1898, the sign says, so I was close. I said the early 1900s. I guess it's still early 1900s or late 1800s. Yeah, we got a little mini arcade here. That's new. I'm not sure what was there before, but you got your Irish pub here right beside you, Hooligan's Landing. See if they actually have any Irish food. Well, they got lots of different poutines. That's Irish. Not really. Let's see. Butcher block? No, nothing there. Sandwiches. Let's see. Garlic teriyaki chicken? No. Yeah, no, the poutine probably is good, but not really Irish, guys. But anyway, it's called Hooligans, and it's been here forever, so probably is pretty decent. And we'll get out of the dark here. And there we go. Let there be light. So the pier does get pretty crowded here, guys. People looking for cool t-shirts, decent food, drugs, all the above. You got a quintessential Maine thing here, fried dough. People love fried dough here in Maine. I actually prefer mine with a little bit of pizza sauce on it, in case anybody's curious. No, probably not. A little saltwater taffy, that's definitely a Maine thing. Some characters here. And then of course you got your hookah CBD lounges. And at the very end is the Pier restaurant, which you can't actually walk into there unless you pay money. They do have live bands there at night. Do have a little lounge there, not quite Vegas standards, but your required gemstone area. Nice little view here from this spot. This is part of the Pier restaurant and nightclub as well. So, but yeah, great view from up here, guys, if you want to have a nice cold drink and a little snack. So there you go. That's about the extent of the pier. Used to be a pizza place here. It's now looks like it's a raw oyster bar. So it looks like there's no pizza available at all on the pier now. There used to be. Yeah, it used to be 2 places, and now it's a oyster bar and an arcade. So yeah, there you go. All right, we're heading back to the towel here and do some relaxing. All right, guys, 12:30 in the afternoon. A little update. The beach is packed now, as I suspected it would be. Simone down there still looks like a white Russian bride, as I suspected she would as well. So 2 hours down, still no change of color, still matching the beach towel. All right, well, you might feel tanner, but all right, well, we'll check back a little bit. We'll see. Right now, not much progress. So guys, the sun has pretty much disappeared here on the beach. So about, I don't know, 45, maybe 40 degrees. Probably gonna snow soon. So we decided to warm up with some cold gelato. Once again from our favorite place, Dolce Crema Cafe something. But anyway, very good stuff here. I got mint Oreo chip. Simone's got a little salted caramel, so we're gonna warm up with this. Hey guys, so it is about 3:30 in the afternoon. So we've been here since about 9:30 this morning, and time for our last check on Simone's tanning. Must have went really well. She's got all of her clothes back on, so the tanning must have been great. So I'm sure she looks a lot darker than she did 6 hours ago.
I'm brown.
You're brown, yeah, I'm sure. On the bright side, though, we're still darker than Mark Anderson. You know, he's from Canada, so he's got an excuse, I guess. Not nearly as dark as Keno Kid, though, and Candy. But, you know, they're half Mexican, so that helps, too. Right?
And they're from California.
And they're from California, right. They get sunlight 364 days a year. We get it like 40, maybe. Even today, half sun, half clouds. So, yeah, tanning, not so much, but still had a great time. But heading home here shortly, and got to stop up and have a Cuban sandwich here first at a new place so we can compare it to lunch. But yeah, that only leaves one thing left to do. You know what time it is, Simone? 3:60.
Hey, bud. Which way you go? This way? All right.
No, you want to go this way?
No, this way.
3:60.
No, the other way. I feel like you're going really fast.
Well, we're going to slow it down.
Okay.
All right, good timers. Here we are at the None Such Brewing Company. First timers here trying this, so we've got a couple of drinks that we're going to be ordering here soon, and also a couple of dishes, which we'll show you here in just a few minutes. But this place is huge. It's actually 3 levels, a couple of different outdoor balconies that you can eat at. We're on the top level right now, but they also have the brewery in there, obviously, and a couple of different dining rooms. So no lack of seating here. But yeah, looking forward to this meal. Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. Thank you again for being so patient.
Looks good, thanks. Cheers, guys. So guys, Simone was not a huge fan of her sangria. It was a little watered down, so very weak sangria. She needs something a little stronger, so we got the waitress bringing us here a new drink menu.
It's blueberry. I've had that one before. It has the None Such Cosmo here. It has a good hint of blueberry. It does. I've had it before. I really like it.
What was the Head in the Clouds? Oh, that's got gin in it.
Yeah.
I'll do the Cosmo.
Want to do that Cosmo?
Yeah.
Can I have another one of these mules as well? Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, just steal this Cosmo
sure,
in here, and I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Okay?
So there we go, guys. Simone just ordered the None Such Cosmo, which has a local Cold River blueberry vodka in it, a citron vodka, fresh lemon, and pomegranate juice. So there we go. And by the way, my basic instincts here, I can read it now for you, has local ice pick vodka, fresh lime, blood orange puree, and ginger beer mule. So there we go.
I got fingers
Yeah,
of steel.
looks great. Thank you very much. Looks amazing. Check that out, guys. Look at all the pork in there. That looks amazing. And these are the onion rings. Look how thin those are.
So much pork in there, I feel like a porn star.
Poutine, guys, with a bootload of cheese. Yeah, let's get a close-up of that just for Walter. There we go. Yum.
Cheesy curds.
That's right. Pulled pork poutine, guys. Let's get a close-up of this mojito. No. Let's get a close-up of this Cuban for you. Check that out. There's no shortage of pulled pork in that bad boy. Beautiful. All right, we're going to dig in here and give this a quick try.
I want a French fry so bad.
I'm going to try this onion ring first. Yeah, that's amazing.
I'll be right out with yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you need anything else?
No?
I think so,
It
no.
looks really good.
It does look really good. We were just saying that. I'm like, wow, that looks really good. Yeah.
I'll be up with your drinks soon, too.
Perfect, thank you. So yeah, great service here as well, guys. Awesome waitress. But yeah, check out the poutine there. Check out that Cuban sandwich. I'm not sure how I'm even gonna eat that, but we're gonna try it. All right. Okay, guys, Simone's digging in here for the pulled pork poutine. How is that, Simone?
Really good.
Is that pork smoky? Looks like some fresh French fries too there.
Really good.
Yeah, definitely looks like fresh French fries.
And my favorite kind of fry, little skinny fries.
Simone likes skinny things, and I don't need any comments on the side there, Keno, but skinny fries. She likes skinny fries.
Fries. They're good.
All right, guys, we got a thumbs up from Pickles here on the poutine. I'm going in here. That is a massive, massive sandwich. There's ham on there somewhere. I'm not sure I'm gonna get this all in my mouth, but we're gonna try. This ought to be fun.
You do actually have two sandwiches together, no?
Do I have two?
Yeah,
Hey,
you
look,
do.
guys. It's actually not as big as I thought. I get two sandwiches together. Who knew? This is what happens when you've had a mule already before you tried the sandwich. This might be a little bit easier, but that was fun to watch, wasn't it?
It was something.
All right, here we go. That is a lot easier to eat. The first thing I can say is the pork itself has a really nice smoky flavor. The mustard on there is a little bit spicier than I'm used to. It's whole grain mustard, which is great actually. And those pickles are fresh pickles. I'm gonna guess they make those here. They are really crunchy and take one out for you. They're really bright actually too. That's how you know how they're fresh. That is a damn good Cuban, guys. I hate to say it, but this actually might be my new favorite Cuban in the state of Maine. And it's actually a really, really close second to South Beach Cubans. It is that good, guys. Amazing. Didn't need it, of course, but of course we had to get it because the waiter sold us on it. And it is homemade cookies and vanilla ice cream in the middle here. So basically just your average gourmet, excellent, amazing ice cream sandwich. Okay, guys, Simone's digging in here. Homemade cookies. Soft.
Crispy on the outside.
Yeah, they look like
They
they're.
warmed them up a little bit too, so they're nice and warm.
They look amazing.
They do.
Soft, gooey.
Definitely good.
Oh yeah.
Right? They're
Damn.
like,
Yeah, that is an excellent cookie.
they got a good like softness to them, but they got a little crunch, like buttery.
Uh-huh.
That's it, like your Aunt Ty's buttery cookie.
As with everything else with this meal, guys, pretty damn amazing.
Is that not straight?
It's not really that straight. That's definitely straight.
Straight? Is that straight?
Kind of towards me. There you go.
What's that?
All right, guys. Hopefully that earthquake that we just had didn't hurt your video screens or
Don't be rude.
TV screens too much. But anyway, just remember that we didn't actually do a wrap-up after we left the restaurant there. So figured while we're driving on the interstate with lots of traffic, might be a great time to do one, right?
That's an awesome time.
Yeah, it's an awesome time. So,
Good idea, Andy.
hey, we had a lot of fun today. Old Orchard Beach. We haven't been to Old Orchard Beach since last summer, actually, and
Yep.
probably like in July of last summer, if I had to guess. But yeah, it was fun to get back there finally after a year, and place was crowded today, but weather was nice to start with. It wasn't the greatest in the afternoon, but it was a nice hot start to it. But yeah, we had an awesome lunch over at Colche.
Dolce de Crema.
Dolce de Crema, sorry.
Dolce
yeah.
Crema.
Yeah, you'd think it's my favorite place in Old Orchard Beach that I'd remember the name. But anyway, it was a great lunch. Great Cubans as always, but the Cuban tonight definitely kind of beat it out. And
I don't think so.
none.
I didn't think so.
Well, I thought so. And I'm the one that counts because I'm the one that eats Cubans. So anyway, the Cuban tonight was better than Dolce Crema Cafe, but I still love Dolce Crema Cafe. But None Such Brewing Company had excellent poutine, excellent sandwich, excellent drinks, and it was just all around a lot of fun. So I would certainly going to add that to our list of places to go in the Portland area. So had a great day. Glad you guys came along. And Simone, you seem to have a lot to add. So do you have anything to add?
Well, now you ask me. I have nothing to add now.
Okay. All right.
You said everything.
Okay, I thought so. All right. So anyway, guys, until next time, have a good time. See ya.